Are you thinking about buying a home in Rancho Santa Fe? Well, this video is going to be the ultimate guide if you're considering making a move to Rancho Santa Fe. This place is hands down one of the most upscale areas in all of Southern California. So we're gonna talk housing options, different neighborhoods, what's there to do, places to eat, pretty much everything you're gonna wanna know before you dive in and make this move. Here we go. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick and you guys are reaching out all the time and we love helping you out. So if you're thinking about making a move in or around San Diego, just shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you save a ton of time and just help you make a smooth move to possibly Rancho Santa Fe if you're watching this video. Now, the first thing that we should really talk about is going to be the location. And if you're not too familiar with Rancho Santa Fe, it's actually located in a really good spot because you're smack dab in the middle of North County, San Diego, and you're only about 15, maybe 20 minutes away from the beach. And one of the coolest things about this area is it has this very underdeveloped rural feeling while only being, 15 minutes from the coast. So you get those really nice moderate temperatures back here. Now, when it comes to the airport, it's going to be a little bit further than some other areas. You got about 35 minutes to the San Diego International Airport, and that's with no traffic. So if you have some traffic, expect it to be maybe 50 minutes and maybe going up to an hour if traffic's really bad. And you're going to learn in a little bit that Rancho Santa Fe is a pretty laid back and mellow area, but the beauty of this location is you are surrounded by some really great areas, especially to the west. You're going to have Carlsbad, you're going to have Oceanside, you're going to have Encinitas, Solana Beach, Del Mar. So these are all literally within a 15, maybe 30-minute drive of each other. So what's the housing like? Well, depending on what style you're looking for, it's really going to vary by neighborhood. And I would say a high percentage of homes back here are going to be your older custom homes. Some of these have been completely ripped down to the studs and rebuilt, while others are, all original. And you're also going to have many choices if you want something with community amenities, whether it's a golf course, a pool, something more walkable. You're going to have options for that as well. But most of your options are going to be single family homes back in Rancho Santa Fe, and you will have very little options when it comes to townhome living. And I mean this when I say this, but homes will literally come in all shapes and sizes back here in Rancho Santa Fe. And most of them are really going to be more of an estate style living. So whether you want something with ocean views, or maybe you want something with mountain views, or maybe you don't really care about views, you just want a bigger piece of land where you can have your guest house, you want to have a tennis court, you want to have a pool, you want to have all that stuff, you will have a ton of options when it comes to that. But let's say on the other hand that you are looking for more of like a private gated community. Maybe you want a gate guard up there and you want to have those HOA amenities like a clubhouse, pool, tennis court, all that type of stuff. You're going to have a lot of options when it comes to that as well. And maybe you want walkability. You really have to think about this too, because you do have a lot of trails that twist and turn through Rancho Santa Fe, especially on those windy road areas like the Covenant. But a lot of these areas don't have sidewalks. So maybe you want a community that has sidewalks so you can go out, walk your dog, meet the neighbors, things like that. There's going to be other communities for that, which we'll touch base on pretty soon here. Now, the median home price here is the highest in the entire San Diego County, sitting right at about $3.3 million here in 2024. So just to be very realistic, you are not going to really have any options for a detached home unless you have about $2.5 million. And even at that price, you should really kind of expect it to be a fixer, bring some capital to go fix it up, which is great because you're going to force some appreciation. But if you're more interested in a townhome and you have a smaller budget, then right around 1.4 million, that's when you're going to start to see townhome options. So for all my people out there that want to live in Rancho Santa Fe and they want to have a turnkey property where they don't have to do a thing, then I would really want you to expect to bring about $3 million till you start to see some really good options. And then going up to $4 million, $5 million, even $8 million, that is where you're going to see some amazing homes that are just out of this world. If you guys are getting any value from this video, please hit that like button. It means the world to us. And remember, as much as we love making these videos for you guys, we love helping you with your real estate needs just a little bit more. So feel free to reach out if you guys have any questions. So where are you going to live? Well, Rancho Santa Fe has over 15 different neighborhoods and communities. And just to name a few, you're gonna have the Covenant, you're gonna have Fairbanks Ranch, the Bridges, Cielo, the Crosbys, Montecito, Del Rio Downs, and the Farms. And I don't even think I named about half of them. And you got to keep in mind that some of these communities aren't very big. I mean, some of them only have 50 homes, while others have more than 1,000 homes within these neighborhoods. So let's say that privacy is your thing and you're looking for a premier, 24-hour guard-gated community, then look into communities like the Bridges. This is gonna have its own private club, it's gonna have a restaurant, it's gonna have a golf course, and the homes back here are super, super cool. They have this very Mediterranean vibe to them, and you got right around 240 homes in this community. Or let's say you're still looking for a gate guarded community, but you want some epic, really, really epic views, then go to Cielo. This place, hands down, has some of the most jaw-dropping views in all of Rancho Santa Fe. I was just up here the other day, and it was extremely clear out, and some of these views from some of these properties were just completely out of this world. Cielo has around 520 homes back here. And of course, another private gated community you definitely need to know about is going to be Fairbanks Ranch. Now, this is going to be probably one of your most established and prestigious neighborhoods in Rancho Santa Fe, and you have over 600 homes back here, and some of these estates are just massive. They can range anywhere from 4,000 square feet all the way up to about 16,000 square feet. Now, a bit opposite of those other communities I just mentioned, if you're looking for an area that is a little bit more unique and has more of custom home sites, then you hands down need to be looking in the Covenant. Now, the Covenant's going to be located on the most western region of Rancho Santa Fe, and you have some beautiful, I'm talking beautiful estates back here that range anywhere from an acre to 2 acres, and you have over 1,800 homes back in the Covenant. So this is a big, big area compared to a lot of the other areas that we kind of spoke about. And, depending on what you're looking for, you are going to have a ton of options. This is going to be that area that has those windy roads, no sidewalks. You're going to have big mature trees literally all over the place, probably on your property as well. And a lot of these homes back here, or I should say properties, are going to be privately gated. I mean, they're just going to have a driveway gate. So it's not going to be a big community, but once you're driving up to your separate property, you're probably going to have your own private gate. Not all of them, but some of them. And if you're looking for a place to have trails, whether you just want to go walk your dog or you just want to cruise around and enjoy the good weather, then, or maybe even want to go horseback riding, there is over 40 miles of trails just right here in the Covenant. And depending on the architectural style that you're looking for, if you can think it, you can find it. They have so many different styles of homes back here. So depending on if you want something with a little bit more character, definitely be looking in areas like the Covenant. So now that you live here, what's there to do? Well, you already heard me say that it's a little bit more of a laid back, mellow town kind of feel, but most of your things to do are going to be outside. I mean, let's face it, we have some gorgeous weather year round here, and most of your options for things to do, they're gonna be outside. To start, you have about 11 golf courses just in Rancho Santa Fe. Obviously, some of these are private, so you might need to know somebody that is a member, or you might need to be a member, but 11 golf courses is a lot, especially in just one little town. And tennis clubs, you're gonna have some tennis clubs, tennis courts, pickleball clubs. You're gonna have all that type of stuff, which is great, especially if you're moving here and you don't know a lot of people, because it's gonna make it a lot easier to meet people. And also, if you're into hiking or walking or just horseback riding, you already heard me say just in the Covenant alone, you have over 40 miles of trails, and that's just in the Covenant. So imagine in other parts, you're gonna have even more access to trails. But what's even better than some of these trails, some of the clubs, golf, is having some of the best beaches in San Diego just right in your backyard. I mean, you already heard me name Encinitas. You're gonna have some awesome, awesome beaches in Solana Beach, Del Mar area. Del Mar, you're gonna have the Dog Beach. So you have all of these great beaches while only being, 15, 20 minutes away from home. So this is a huge plus. And you should know that there is a downtown area, or I should call it a village in Rancho Santa Fe, but it's a little bit more quiet. I mean, you do have a couple shops, restaurants, and you have a really good cafe in there that's called Time in the Ranch. Definitely go get some breakfast there, go get some lunch, go get a quiche. This place is good, really good pastries. But besides that, there's not a whole lot going on. You have a couple other restaurants in there that are very well known, very fancy and good, but most of your dining options are going to be on those coastal towns, which I already mentioned, especially Trader Joe's. You're not gonna have a Trader Joe's in Rancho Santa Fe. You're really not even gonna have a market in Rancho Santa Fe. So you're gonna be heading to Encinitas to the Trader Joe's, to Sprouts and things like that. But you should know that a staple in the community, especially in Rancho Santa Fe, in that downtown area, every Sunday you are going to have the farmers market from about 9 until 2 p.m. And for my families out there, or better yet, the parents, just know that Rancho Santa Fe has some of the best public schools in the country. You have schools like Canyon Crest Academy. You're going to have SDA, which is San Diego Academy. You have Torrey Pines. You have Roger Rose School. So you're going to have a few, well, I should say a couple different options depending on the public schools you want your kids to go. And if private schools are more your thing, you're going to have a few options with that as well. So honestly, Rancho Santa Fe is a very special place here in San Diego. Obviously, if you can afford it, it's going to be a wonderful place. And maybe you've visited before, maybe you've never been there and you're kind of dabbling in it because you've heard some great things about it. I can't say enough great things about the area, but definitely, make sure you're spending time there before you decide to, make that big purchase and move there for the long haul. It's very, very important stuff. And that's exactly what me and my team are here for, is to help you save a ton of time and just help you figure out which area is going to be the best for you and just help you make a smooth move here to possibly Rancho Santa Fe. So if you guys have any questions, all of our information is down below. We'd love to be a resource for you, and definitely check out a couple of these videos right here because these are going to make your life extremely easy as well. See you there.